Gaff, a couple of days out from big win against Sheffield Wednesday, a couple of days to go into another home game here at Home Park. How is everybody? How's the feeling? What's training been like?
Yeah, everyone seems good. I'd say the focus the last 2 days has been on the recovery from the Sheffield Wednesday game. It was quite an intense game, took a lot out of us. So, yeah, been trying to get everybody back, recovered and healthy, and preparation just started today on going into Accrington, and it'll continue tomorrow, Friday. So, yeah, we need to be in the best prepared state that we can be and be ready for another tough game.
It is a tough game. People have spoken about the run we've been on and playing all the sides in the top 8. Well, Accrington are just below that. They've had another quietly very good season, haven't they, so far? Yeah,
they've had a brilliant start, the 9th, I think, in the table, and won their last 3. So, yeah, got some good players. Always a difficult team to play against with the way they play and the way they mark you. So, yeah, it's going to be another tough game and one we're really looking forward to. Obviously, there's a little bit of a connection as well, where Mark Hughes used to be at Accrington and Matt Butcher we brought from Accrington this summer. So, yeah, it all leads to an exciting contest, hopefully, yeah.
I always ask this question when you have players that have played for the club just a season before or a couple of seasons ago. Can you gain any insight from the likes of Matt Butcher and Mark Hughes?
I think so, yeah, because you can get an insight into how the manager thinks, how we feel as though they'll set their team up, what the players are good at. They can give you some information that you might not necessarily know if you're from the outside. So it's important you use them people who've got them contacts who can give you a little bit of info, because as much information that you can get, the better, and just makes you more prepared.
John Coleman just seems to be one of the most impressive managers around. Like, what sort of from manager to manager now as well? Like, what do you think about him and the job that he just always seems to do at Accrington?
He's brilliant. I've known John a long time. Not obviously a little bit more now since on the coaching side, but you know who John Coleman is, and Jimmy Bell as well as assistant. John Doolan, all the coaching staff, they've been there a while, so they're all Scousers, they're all from the same town as me and Kirby. So yeah, we know each other. He does an unbelievable job at Accrington, always has done. Gets his teams playing an attractive style of football, always makes them competitive. They work incredibly hard for each other on limited resources, so they do a brilliant job and never might surprise other people who don't know them, but if you know who them characters are and know what that club's about, then you shouldn't be surprised of how well they always do.
And you mentioned the toughness of the game that's going to be here. We've spoken a lot about momentum and backing up performances, and we've done that so far. This new month, we're going to have to do it again, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. It's, as I'm always saying all the time, there's no easy games in this division. Like, it was highlighted how tough the start was potentially going to be, because we would expect the top teams that we would have to be at the top end of the division. But you know, whoever you play, it's a tough league. Like, everyone takes points off each other, and you'd have to be at it every single week if you're going to win. So we don't disrespect anybody in the league, but we don't fear anyone either. I think that the performances and the results have shown that. So they will be exactly the same. Accrington, they'll come here and won't give us any respect because we're top of the league. They're coming here to win, and we need to make sure that we're ready to go.
Just finally, the support, the noise on Tuesday night, and as it has been actually throughout the season, is absolutely incredible. How sort of key do you see our support being between now and the next few games, and then throughout the rest of the season?
Yeah, the support is incredible, and just the sheer amount of numbers. I think I read that it was the highest attendance for so many years, and the atmosphere was great. People in the city were saying they could hear it from all around when them goals went in, and it is huge, and it does make us a hard team to play against here at Home Park when the atmosphere is like that. So we're going to need that, especially on Saturday and for the forthcoming games, because we want it to be as hostile of an environment as possible for teams to come and play. It shouldn't be an easy game to come here, and we want that to continue. But just on that as well, I spoke to Zach the other day about he made me aware that we've been given a couple of warnings as well about some of our fan behaviour with pyros and coin throwing and whatnot. So just feel it's important that we get that balance right, that we need to be not an easy place to come. We want it to make it hard for teams, but we can't step over the line with fan behaviour and pitch encroachments and whatever, because what that can result in is reduced stadium capacity, which we don't want, or potentially a big fine which affects the playing budget. So I think everyone just needs to be mindful of that situation as well.
Well, hopefully they're in good numbers and good spirits again on Saturday. Cheers,
Thank
Gav.
you.